Hello YouTube, I'm back again today with a deck profile of the Sun and Moon deck. And before I get started, I just want to say that I made this deck 3 days ago, so of course ratios are going to be off. There's going to be some flaws with the deck. But I just want to share it because it's a deck I have a little bit of a history with. I've never played it myself until I made this profile. But I studied it a little bit and it has some cute plays that I kind of want to share. So let's start talking about the Sun and Moon deck. If you don't know what Sun and Moon deck does, you summon the Moon Dragon and the Sun Dragon, and when one of them is destroyed, you can special summon another copy from the grave. So you'd think that that's a pretty nifty idea that you have this kind of loop going on, but it's not as good as you think it is. But the deck has other plays, so yeah. So to start things off, we run the three of the Supe. It's the tuner that lets you summon the Moon Dragon. And if he's destroyed by a card, if he's sent to the grave by a card effect, you can special summon an Oracle of the Sun from your deck, and it does double the attack, but it returns to your hand during the end phase. I really like I didn't think I'd like this in the beginning, but I really like this effect because it gets you to Oracle of the Sun, which we'll talk about in a minute. And Oracle of the Sun is probably my favorite card in the main deck. We run 3 Fire Ant. It's your level 3 tuner. It lets you summon the Sun Dragon. If it's destroyed by battle, you can special summon a level 5 monster from your grave, but its effects are negated, and it's sent to the grave during the end phase. 3 Oracle of the Sun. He's like Cyber Dragon, where if your opponent controls a monster and you control... If your opponent controls a monster, you control no monsters. Special summon him from your hand. And if he's destroyed and sent to the grave, add 1 Fire Ant or Supe from your deck to your hand. So this guy lets you get to your tuners from your deck. So that's one of the reasons why I like him so much. And the fact that Supe lets you get to your Oracle, that's pretty cute. And there are some other cards that let you get to him. And there's one thing I want to go over about Fire Ant, which makes me hate Fire Ant. When it's the level 5 monster it special summons, it's sent to the grave, but it doesn't destroy it. And I feel that's a game mechanic that you don't get your search off Oracle if you bring back Oracle, because it doesn't destroy. So I think that's just a mechanic that kind of hurts a deck that already needs as much help as it can get. Because this is a fun deck. If you want to go and play with your friends with a fun deck, this is a deck to try out because it has some pretty cute plays. But it's not something you're going to be seeing topping anything bigger than maybe a 15-person local. 3... we're gonna call him Apo. Apo. If this guy's destroyed and sent to the grave, special summon an Oracle of the Sun from your grave. So which he helps you keep Oracle Sun on the field. And if you control a tuner, he's a level 5. And this deck runs a lot of level 5 monsters because they let you go into your level 6 synchros, your level 8 synchros, and some rank 5 Xyz. And for the non-Inca archetype monsters, I run 3 Earth Armor Ninja. He's just like Cyber Dragon, but we'll get over to why I run him over Cyber Dragon in a minute. Some people may already see the card that I'm running that I like in the deck, but I don't know how people feel. 3 Ghost Ship. Banish Light Monster, special summon this guy from your hand. The entire deck is either Earth or Light. So Ghost Ship is pretty good. The only time I don't like him is if the only light monster I have is Oracle of the Sun in my grave, but yeah. 3 Solar Windjammer. If you control no monsters, special summon this guy. And the effect that kind of hurts this deck more than it helps is during each of your standby phases, increase this card's level by 1. So this kind of hurts if you kind of need to just have a monster sit there, and the fact that he's going up levels doesn't really help you too much. But normally he doesn't stick around long enough for that to happen. And then to run off the monsters, I have 3 Redox. This deck is very situated about monster or reborning cards out of your grave to go for your Synchro and Xyz plays, and setting up your grave. And Redox lets you set up cards in grave, and when you use his Pitch 2 Earths to use his Reborn-esque effect, you can bring back a level 5, normal summon your tuner, and there are some other plays we'll get to with him in a bit. For the spells, I run 3 instant fusion. This is to special summon my, the fusions I run are Flower Wolf and Ojama Knight. It doesn't, all that kind of matters is that Wolf isn't, you run, pretty much, my idea is that you want to run 2 Earths and 1 Light, and these are just my picks. And then the rest of the spells are pretty much standard. Darkhold, Heavy Storm, Monster Bar needs no exclamations. One thing I hate about, well, 2 MSD, one thing I hate about this deck, it will, 2 things I really hate about this deck, is it's a deck that kind of wants to go second more often than it wants to go first. And I kind of don't like that, because you need, for want your opponent to control monsters, so you can special summon Earth Armor and Oracle. But also, sometimes you kind of have to overcommit into back row just to put enough board presence to last a turn. And I don't like that. And to run off the spells, I run Foolish Burial. This is to set up your grave to get a Redox, maybe a Light for Ghost Ship, or one of your tuners. So yeah. And for the traps, 3 Call the Haunted. Call the Haunted is amazing in this deck. You want to run 3. I don't care if you're running, I don't care how you're running it. Run 3 Call the Haunted because it lets you trigger your Supe, Oracle of the Sun, a Poco if your opponent blind MSTs it, or if it's allowed to sit there, bring back a monster, and go for Synchro and Xyz plays. 2 Reaper or Call of Reaper. If you special summon a monster from your grave, special summon a Supe or Fire Ant from your grave. So, works awesome with Call of the Haunted and Monster Reborn. Also, you can use it with Redox effect, so pitch 2 Earths, we'll say pitch Redox and Supe to special summon Earth Armor Ninja, use Call of the Reaper, special summon Supe, shenanigans, and you can also, if Redox is in your grave, banish 2 Earths, special summon Redox, use Call of the Reaper, bring back Supe, and you have pretty much a free level 8 Synchro. And to run off the spells, 2 Torrentials, as you don't mind clearing your board, because then it just lets you use Solar Windjammer and trigger effects of Supe and Oracle. For the extra deck, I run Win Over the Fusions. For my level 6 Synchros, I run Barkion. Can easily be made with Earth Armor Ninja and Supe. Oh, and yeah, the reason I run Earth Armor Ninja over Cyber Dragon is for Redox. So yeah. And Barkion, just an amazing card. 2 Moondragon Quilla. To combo with your Sundragon Inta, so don't need to explain those, because that's the point of the deck. And then 1 Gaia, because he's beefy. For the 8 Synchros, I run Crimson Blader, because he's very good against a lot of matchups. And then Scrap Dragon, because he's just amazing in general. And then 2 Sundragon Inties. I kind of want to drop these down to 1 apiece, but sometimes you just want to summon more than 1 a game. And of course, this deck is still in testing, so if you think 1 and 1 is a better ratio, go ahead and run that. And then to round off the extra deck with the rank 5 Xyz, I run Shark Fortress, Volcasaurus, and Stellar Pleiades can easily be made with Solar Windjammer and Ghost Ship. And then Tyrus, because that's just an amazing card. That's, I think, all I have to say about the deck. Thank you for watching, comment, rate, subscribe, and goodbye.